Give me the Bionicle Retrospective.
No.
Come on. Please.
Nope.
Give it to me.
I
Give
can't
to me,
hear
give to me,
you.
give to me, give to me,
La,
give to me,
la,
give to me,
la,
give to me,
la,
give to me, 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 give to me. Released in 1956, Rodan was directed by oh son of a bitch. Again? Did this guy single-handedly created an entire genre? The answer is yes. Yes, he did. Like Mothra, this movie tried to ride on the success of the Godzilla flicks. But unlike that movie, that has a very clear presence of the giant beast since the very beginning, Rodan looks like... well, it's better if I just show you. After miners from a mining town start appearing with weird head injuries, a murderer is suspected to be on the loose and hiding deep inside the caves. A few nights later though, this small town is attacked not by a serial killer, but by a giant insect. And that's a relief, because for a moment I was worried we had a murderer around. The police try to shoot everything they have at the monster. But since anything bigger than a human being is absolutely bulletproof in these movies, that's no use. The creature only goes down after hit by a mining cart going down its rails extremely fast, resulting in the complete collapse of the mine, burying at least one of the miners who had descended to fight the insect. The next day, just as the police starts to investigate the mysterious beast, a small earthquake hits the town. On the place of the epicenter lies an immense crater, and inside of it a confused man roaming around. This man, as it turns out, is Shigeru, the miner who disappeared the previous night. At first, he has no idea of who he is or what happened, but quickly starts to remember the horrible things he witnessed at the bottom of that mine. He also remembers seeing a large cave, where more of those strange insects, the Meganulon, roam freely since prehistoric ages. And more importantly, he also witnessed the birth of a giant pteranodon, who not long after starts being sighted all across Asia, flying at ridiculous speeds. This is the midpoint of the movie, after which it becomes a very by the number giant monster flick with explosions, cities being destroyed and the like. Oh wait, that's what you want to see me talking about? Oh, well, if you insist. See, I have this theory that I have no way to corroborate, that by the time this film began being written, Toho hadn't fully wrapped their heads around the idea of movies about giant dinosaurs being a hit with the audience, and was probably apprehensive of greenlighting this flick about a giant bird, until coming up with the giant insects from the first half. Or it's the other way around, and they decided that a straight horror movie with sci-fi elements wouldn't land, ordering a giant monster to be added to the story. Either way, this is probably the reason why there is zero mention of Rodan during the first half of the movie, which is, like I said, more of a horror film about giant insects in the vein of them. Rodan's hunger and sonic boom make it a menace for humanity, and so begins the hunt for the creature. On air, the Japanese jets are no match for the monster's size and speed. The situation somehow managed to get even worse after it decides to land in a big town, and the army has to deploy its ground forces to fight Rodan. It turns out as well as you would expect. I told you it was a by the numbers kaiju flick. The monster's mighty wings deflect the artillery shots, sending them right back to the buildings surrounding the battlefield. Also, there is another Rodan. He comes out of nowhere and doesn't affect the plot in any way. It's so irrelevant that the American cut completely omits its presence. When they get tired of causing mayhem, Rodan and its parent? Sibling? Mate? All of the above? Fly away back to their nest at Mount Isao. While they sleep at the bottom of the crater, the army starts a massive artillery attack against it, igniting an eruption that consumes the creature's home. One of the monsters gets caught by the flames of the eruption, burning an agonizing death on the ground. Its buddy approaches it, making what seems to be a last attempt at saving the fried chicken, but only accomplishes joining it in death. And so the movie ends, in this very sad and tragic death of two creatures that in the end of the day just wanted the right to keep on living like everyone else, and even prefer to join each other in the afterlife rather than carry on alone. Or is it? You see, originally both Rodan were supposed to drown in the volcanic lava, but while shooting the scenes, one of the puppets accidentally caught fire and detached from the cables as its operator did a last pull to save it from the flames, making it look like the creature tried to save itself before being consumed by the fire. The official story says Eiji Tsubaraya liked the effect and decided to throw it in the movie. In reality, he was probably just tired by then and didn't want to shoot the whole thing again. And now I've just ruined the magic of the climax of the movie for you. You are welcome. Rodan has a few good moments, especially some inspired effect shots, but it's undeniable that this is the lesser one of Ishiro Honda's early kaiju flicks. It lacks Godzilla's scale, human drama and relevancy, or even Mothra's whimsical fun, making it a mostly dull experience that pales in comparison with its contemporaries. But I give this movie one major credit over any other that came later. After this one, every time Rodan appeared he got increasingly lamer and less impressive, culminating this year when he was reduced to Ghidorah's little bitch, but not here. Here Rodan is a force to be reckoned, posing a major threat to the whole of Japan that puts the country on its toes, and this movie they will never take from him. I'm still making these videos by the seat of my pants, so no idea what the next one will be about. Stay hydrated, my friends.